right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that he's born in his book. Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla. You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilia Topuria. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division, so it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Topuria. See if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Topuria's in half guard now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Topuria is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
You can work on his position.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Topuria's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Makhachev getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Round 2 is next.
Take a seat, please. Listen, I need you to stay a little bit more active, a little bit more movement. Keep that head moving. I need you to get behind that jab and start.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2. Overhand left. That's not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. I would never have expected this, John. I don't understand what is going on in this fighter's head. He needs to get the fight to his wheelhouse, and that is on the ground in the grappling. I don't know, man. Pride is a weird thing, and it seems as though he's fighting with pride tonight.
Makhachev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. He's having his way with him here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Islam Makhachev.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now, what is it back? Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to the spot.
Constantly a moving target. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Makhachev's eye is closing up. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's gonna hurt this opponent. He's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, feet on the hips here. All right, well, that blow is bossing from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Working for that submission.
He's fighting hard, man. He's working hard to get the finish.
Oh, and he's out. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle. I think he's got it. It's deep.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Nice positional control here. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Topuria's in half guard. Trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there. Down into his mouth.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, awesome, man. Sit down. Catch your breath. Listen, you knocked him down at the end of that round. That was great, okay? He's ready to go. I want you to go out there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Islam Makhachev gets caught by the inside leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike. Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Now he's back up.
These ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Ilia Topuria. Makhachev's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Getting him out here. This is where he wants to be.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Islam Makhachev.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his leg.
Yeah, Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a referee help here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Under 2 minutes to go. What a great fight, damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night, Tim.
50K, baby, somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, the Cutmen have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight. Gotta be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the damage getting out of hand really on both sides, but no real need to stop the fight yet, but we're getting close to that point, Shane.
Well, J.A., when this fight was announced, we knew they were evenly matched. Boy, these guys have really delivered.
And this is the type of the fight in which you leave a part of yourself in the octagon. Let's get you some replays from what was a very productive previous round.
You know, neither one of these guys will be the same after this experience. I love the toughness. I love how much heart they are showing, but they have got to be better defensively because it's only going to take one to end one of their nights.
And perhaps we'll have a trainer get involved, throw in a towel, but at least for now, these warriors will wage on as we get ready for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Blocks the strike. Topuria's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in and out. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent. He keeps going to that spot.
You gotta fight back.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, a huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I have a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Takes his back now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be some.
Attempting a choke now.
Oh, he's advancing. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank. Both guys.
Oh, he's got his back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Final 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest
49-47, 48-46, and 48-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. Pretty entertaining fight there between the wrestler and the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. You can't always take it out of the judges' hands, so if you do go to the cards, might as well be as dominant as that wrestler was here tonight.
Well, with no question. Nobody's questioning who won the fight. The wrestler was dominant. The wrestler did exactly what he needed to do to really make a statement and show that